Hi, everybody. Hi, Crystal. Thank you for asking me to do this reading with you today and hoping that we find some things that maybe you didn't know about yourself or the programs or anything like that, too. Do you want to say anything about the stuff that you do out there in California with the
Um,
hybrid kids
yeah,
or the Galactic Council stuff? Anything with that?
yeah. So pretty much, I I pretty much had my awakening like in 2020, like the whole, the COVID
Uh-huh.
thing that
Yeah.
happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up right after that. Um, and not long after that, I think it was about like 6 months after that, I learned that I was a part of the hybrid programs.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Um, It's an interesting story because I was actually, the way I found out was I was giving birth, and my doctor ended up telling me that I had like 13 and like sacs in my placenta.
Oh, yes.
And I
Okay.
had,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, I
I
had no idea
remember.
what that meant. And he ended up telling me that that's like how many times you've carried, and that like pretty shocked that shocked me. And then I found somebody named Max, something like that, and then they brought me into the Yael, like the hybrid stuff with the Yael. And
Yeah.
then I learned about that. But pretty much, I live out here in the mountains. I came out here. I actually was guided out here
Hmm.
about I have 3 years here in November. It was my 3 year anniversary here. And that catalyzed my entire journey. Like everything changed once I moved out here to the mountains. I started connecting with Bigfoots. My children were connecting with Bigfoots all the time. um yeah, I was never the same. Pretty much the unknown, all of the unknown stuff and the unseen stuff and the extraterrestrial stuff and all of that, all of those experiences started happening here where
Yeah.
I'm at. But I don't really
Gotcha.
do anything much. I'm not out there with my story yet or anything like that. Um, this is actually going to be the first time that I post something out there
Yeah.
that
Talking
has to
about
do with yeah, that has to do
wh-
with the vast world we live in.
with the 13 sacks. That's just,
Yeah.
I never even heard of anything like that. But I bet a lot of women do have that kind of thing and they just don't, maybe they get diagnosed with something else, you know? And I think so.
Right, right. Yeah, I think so too. Because when I was young, when I was like 15, they told me I had cysts and all this stuff and like things that, like a young girl shouldn't have.
Yeah.
They even told me, they were like, this is really rare. Like you shouldn't have any of this stuff. And they're not there anymore.
Oh,
Um,
good.
yeah, they're not there anymore.
They've
And
been
then
healed or so, however, or
right.
yeah.
Every now and then though, I get like that feeling, that feeling when you're
Like
um
ovulating and stuff.
yeah, when you're carrying, when
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm pretty in tune when that stuff happens. Like when something's like really off within my own body, I can tell. And I've been feeling that like literally recently as of now. Like
Really?
right now. Yeah.
Right now you do feel like
Yeah.
that's like you would be having like maybe like a pregnancy, like a carrying a energetically though.
Yeah,
It's
there's a lot of
energetically.
yeah, energetically, of course. There's a lot of bloating, and um I'm very like in tune and like with what's going on. And this came like it's like a bloating that's not even normal, if you know what I mean. It's not
Hmm.
normal. It's like if I was drinking beer or something, and it's like
Oh, okay.
I don't drink.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. So yeah.
And
Yeah.
how many kids do you have in this reality?
I have
Three kids?
two.
Two? Hmm.
I have two, yeah. Um, so two here, and I have two that went back, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. You picked up on three.
Yeah.
One of them I actually connected a lot with, like a lot with, and I still do sometimes. The other
That's,
one felt like some sort of program thing, if you know what
oh,
I mean.
okay.
Yeah.
Which programs do you see yourself in step two, like
Um,
the My Lab, like the My
yeah.
Lab, okay, and the
Yeah.
Super Soldier,
Yeah, I,
Psionic Assassin, because I feel like you and me are a lot the same with the work that we do. I
absolutely.
because I can feel it. I can I can see you in many of these places. You know, like when I
Yeah.
see myself, then I can look around and I can see you there too. And
Yeah, the connection was there. That's
mhm,
what I was
get
messaging you
chills.
about.
You know, I got chills.
So I know I was in the 20-year impact, but the different thing about my 20-year impact that I learned is that mine, I wasn't taken for a whole 20-year
Right.
increment, if you know what I mean. I was taken
Yeah.
every night. Like it was, they would come, like military people would come. It was wild. Like they would take me every night. It wasn't like a one and done type of thing. It was wild.
It was happening more often, but we
Oh,
have
oh
some
yes. Yeah.
like every night it was happening like the like physically, or is it just
Yeah.
astrally?
Yeah, no, it was physically. It
Oh
was
wow.
physically. I would see the little grays first, and then out of nowhere you see like the some men with some military emblem and some
Mm-hmm.
hat, and then out of nowhere I would just start
Yep.
panicking and
Yes.
disassociating, and I
Yep.
knew what was coming, so I would automatically get out of body right then and there.
It
I
looks like
knew.
they spray something that makes you pass out,
Hmm.
kind of like that, like
Hmm.
something makes you like you breathe it in and then you pass out in a way so they can carry you out because you
That's
wake up
so
and
interesting. That is so interesting. As you're saying it, I can see it
yeah.
like
Oh,
be
cool.
done. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't get that
Definitely.
with very many people either, where you can see it, like they
Oh
can see
yeah.
what you say, what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
I can see a lot of the times with your sessions, a lot of things that you talk about, I can literally see them. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit, that's
Mm.
fucking gnarly.
That's how you know that the person is also telling what they're actually experiencing or seeing, huh? When you could see what they're talking
Exactly.
about
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. Yeah, truth. You can
'Cause
see truth. You could feel truth.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, because that's how I can follow along with things, and then they'll tell the story in their mind of what they're seeing. And I mean, it's their truth, even though it's not your truth and stuff, and it might not, but you can kind of follow along with what they
Absolutely. I
say.
agree.
And
I
if they're
agree.
making it up, then you really don't feel the connection. You're
Hmm.
like,
Yeah, you'll feel dissonance real quick.
mm-hmm, yeah,
So there's the 20-year and back stuff, and then there's the MK Ultra. I did that at China Lake, California, in Yokern.
okay, okay,
Um, yeah, I was like 6 years old. I have so much recall from that time, like so much recall. And then I know I was in Project Monarch, like
okay,
the beta sex
mm-hmm,
kitten grooming
yeah,
stuff.
definitely
And
so
then
with that. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely
And
so
then
with
like
the sex kitten, because we have to be like assassins, like
oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it goes hand in hand with
yeah,
that's what they train you for. That's how you learn, you know what I
like
mean?
dressing up and stuff as a spy, like that
Yeah.
too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
yeah.
let's
And
find
then
out some more, and we'll uncover some things here. So I got
yes.
the Wolverine, and
Okay. Okay.
this
Oh wow.
maybe be like someone
Mhm.
probably like the Wolverine, like the Marvel character that we interact with, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah.
In
All
the
right.
Project Montauk,
Mhm.
being in the chair and opening up the portal and traveling through with your mind and going to different places, different targets and timelines, and wherever they're sending you to do the work. Super soldier work, to
Wow.
assassinate, um, or to give someone an aneurysm,
Mhm.
just like a group of us can go, or just you go. And so it's just different. It's when I see you, then I'm looking at myself too. Like it's so similar. And I can even see you like in the cage at Montauk with me. I can see you there
I
in
have
the
recall of pages as well.
at Montauk.
I was
Mm-hmm.
very yeah. I was with a person as well. They put me in a cage with some with a man that actually he lives here
Mm-hmm. Oh,
where I
another
live.
time? Yeah. Probably
Yeah.
trauma bonding with him,
Yeah, that's exactly what
Mm-hmm.
they did. Yeah.
Yeah. So this says easy breezy.
All
Just
right.
kind of,
I like the green.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's cool because we like the different colors of hair too, like the red and the green and the blue and all that. So definitely
Of
the
course.
fairy energy.
Of course.
Yeah, the butterflies and dragonflies,
So
all
beautiful.
the
Oh my
fairies,
God.
all the flowers and trees and nature.
The heart extensions.
Yeah,
True love.
true
Ooh,
love.
I like that one.
Yeah. When I get that, then it means like a true love for me too. Like you're a true love for me too, you know? Like that, like a
Absolutely.
sisterly
Mm-hmm.
and like codes.
Okay.
And green is my favorite color too, so that I draw a lot
I
of
picked
green.
up on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. Oh, I feel extensions with that.
With the praying mantis. Definitely.
I had an encounter with one that came to check on me after the programs.
Yeah. I see the little ones around, the the insects, like you see in them
Mhm.
and you're holding them.
Yeah.
It's the
Ooh.
triangle headed beings, and they're more like I would say like emissaries or guardians.
Yeah, they
They're
have
like
a very high
council.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, very high vibe.
Oh, this is CIA mind control
Yep.
techniques, MK Ultra program,
Yep.
brainwashing and experiments. Hmm. Yeah, I can see you in the chair getting that done in the bases, and then even like the spin you really fast. Um,
Yes.
and then the electroshock, but I see you with that thing on your head.
Yeah, with wires.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And they have a thing in your mouth too, just like in the mental hospital, where they're electroshocking, and then they also have the sound and frequencies too tuned in to
Yeah,
program.
I could hear them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I could hear them.
Here's some light language.
Right.
It might be this way. I think it's this
All
way.
right. All right.
Black Navy operations at Diego Garcia. So this is going to be like out there, out in the ocean and out past in the ocean by going toward California, where it's a naval base out there. And
Yeah.
they do the Black Ops with like dolphins and underwater stuff. It's
Oh
like
my God, that's so
top secret
much.
stuff, where
That's so
you're
much.
communicating with dolphins telepathically, but also
Yes.
like going in and traveling through portals there. But that Diego Garcia is a base like top secret.
Diego Garcia was the first base I learned about.
Oh,
That's
really?
no synchronicity. I mean, that's a synchronicity. No coincidences
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. What'd you
Wow.
find out with that? What'd you learn?
So do you know Suzanne Spooner?
Uh-huh.
She
Mm-hmm.
was talking to I think his name was Mark Demizio when he first came out with
Yes.
his story.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yes,
that
that.
shook me.
Me
That
too.
shook me.
The same
It
thing.
shook me.
That's where I learned about it too, is through
Same.
him. Mm-hmm. And I
That's literally.
resonated so much with it. I had to like, tell me more. Tell
I
me
was never the
more.
same. I started seeing things at night. I started hearing things at night.
Really?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
ex-husband was like, "You're fucking insane." I was like, "No, this is real."
Yeah. Okay. So, and then we got the
Secrets.
mhm.
Yeah.
You see
I've been
those?
connecting with those a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some there in California on the caves, or just even in Arizona too, wherever you
Yeah.
travel to.
There's some on trees. I went to go get some wood yesterday. I went to go pick some wood and I was burning some and there's actually one right here with like some markings on it. I was
Oh,
like, what is
cool.
this?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Wow.
was like, this is so neat.
Oh, the twin flame is in your life. Have you had a
Nice.
twin flame? Might be
Um,
someone.
I thought so. I thought it was that person that I was telling you about, but I learned that they trauma bonded us.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So
So
I
it
don't
could
know.
be. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It could be like a false twin flame too. You know what I mean? Like that. Because
Yeah,
I think
that's
sometimes.
what I was getting because
Mm-hmm.
it was very toxic.
Yeah, a lot of times we do have that, because it's someone
Yeah.
who we bonded with in the programs. So it feels really strong and passionate and intense, and then it's just kind of toxic, where they just drive you kind of mad, almost like you're just getting mad
Yeah.
at them and stuff. And you just fight all the time but come back together until I guess you call it quits or so, or have children? Is that your ex-husband
Oh no,
or someone else?
not him. Yeah, it was
Oh,
someone
okay.
else.
Someone else? Okay.
Yeah, he's in prison now though.
Okay. Yeah,
That
sometimes
codes.
like codes. Yeah, sometimes they do, and for programming too, so they can be still
Oh yeah.
utilized, you know?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. For
that's
black
exactly
ops.
what's going on.
Mm-hmm. The alien abduction, this kind of
Mm-hmm.
different ones. All kinds of
Wow.
different ones right there where you
Yeah,
live.
nice.
I see the Black Panther too around you. Yeah.
Really? Write down. I should. I have to do that.
Write down your dream. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
I stopped because they were getting a
Hard to
little.
describe too sometimes, huh? You know?
Yeah, and you're more stuck on the feeling when because I get recalls. I don't get dreams. When I do dream, it's recall.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I get stuck on the feeling in the morning and I'm trying to just process and integrate the emotions and it just goes away like within like 5 seconds.
Yeah, me
So I'm like,
too.
oh wait, I was gonna write it down. Hold on. And it just went
Yes,
away. It's like,
it does. It goes away really fast.
yeah.
Yeah. It does. And the dreams that I dream usually are like movies, but they're
Right.
just they're like screened dreams, you know, but they
Exactly.
have like a lot of stress in them and intense
They're
stuff. But
intense.
yeah.
Very
Mm-hmm.
intense.
Mm-hmm. Definitely so. Okay, so here's Chester Bennington with the Lincoln Park, working with him because he does a lot of the stuff for the children, saving the children in Astral now, you know,
Oh,
like
really?
and going into the bases and stuff where there's the issues with the with children in cages and stuff. He works in Astral, helping us like the super soldier stuff. Mm-hmm.
That's so neat. I had no idea. I have to look that up.
Then just
I'm getting like a love thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the Catwoman.
Catwoman.
I see you as like a tigress, like the tall and slender tigress.
Yeah.
Syrian. I mean, you're from every place too. Syrian
Yeah,
and Orion, Pleiadian,
yeah.
all these places that some of them I don't even know the names of it. It's just like everywhere. Like behind you is like the council, like the same with me. It's the same
Mhm.
thing, you know? Like
Absolutely.
this says praying mantis gives you downloads and just ask for them.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, the praying mantis. The little insects, I just see them all over the place with you right there.
Really? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go back right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Some
that's
information.
strong. Strong.
This says clone aspects
Mhm.
in the
Tends to
programs, huh?
happen with the
Mm-hmm.
programs, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phone aspects. Of course.
This is like maybe I don't know if it's this way.
It
It's
feels like
like
powerful.
mm-hmm. Like a emitter or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
An
Mm-hmm.
emitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, write a book.
Write a book. Oh, another one. You're like the third person telling me.
Yeah.
I have to be better with my words.
Yeah. Same. It's hard to sit down and do it too.
Yeah. What's in it? Using like Octarian vibes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with their maybe helpers there.
Yeah. That's
I do feel a lot of heat right now too, like
oh nice.
the Reiki energy.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel it in your solar plexus?
I feel it all over my whole back. My whole
Ooh,
back, yeah.
my stomach's like on fire.
A remote
Mm,
viewing, or precognition.
yeah.
Remote viewer for since you was little, since you were little,
Mhm.
been taking that, and I can see you starting fires with your mind and moving things with your mind, like objects, and creating the wind or water. Like you could manipulate any of the elements with your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the birds.
Into the birds as
Yeah,
my birds are going
that's
off.
cool. That's so cool.
You hear that, birds?
They're singing us a song. Okay, so this is the yellow tag. This is like the highest asset of the super soldier.
Really?
Yeah, the yellow tag means like they put that on, like I guess for the altars too, so you won't um open them up as well,
Yeah.
so because it's gonna have
Yeah.
lots of top secret stuff in those altars
Mm-hmm.
of set boundaries.
Noted.
UFO abduction.
Is that why I don't sleep?
Hmm.
Is that why I don't sleep? I could sometimes hear the wah wah
Oh
wah wah
yeah.
wah
Hmm.
wah wah.
The
Yeah.
draconian connection. It can be like
Oh.
dragons too, or higher up with the
Oh,
well,
okay.
it can be the connection as in you're working with them too, because I do see you working with them, like um helping like maybe for the higher good too, because
My
there's
ex-husband has a draconian in him and he don't like me.
oh okay. So
Yeah.
that might be a negative
He has three.
alter.
He has three entities. There's two tall grays and then there's a draconian. And I like you switch some. They switch sometimes. Like when you talk to him, and I'm just like,
Oh gosh,
go
it's
wait out there.
difficult. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's very difficult.
difficult.
Very.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We
Well,
believe in
thank you.
you.
Thank you.
What's that? This says, oh, the Cherokee DNA.
Thank you. I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it. Yay.
It's love. That's the rune for love.
Oh, it is? I don't know. And then it's like okay. Sweet. Got it. Nice. Writing it
The
in.
praying mantis.
Nice. I I remember them from Mars mainly.
Okay. What do you
Yeah.
remember seeing?
So I had this session done once. Oh, so let me get why I had that session.
Mm-hmm.
I was hanging out here on the couch with one of my sons, and it was nighttime, and I heard a click noise, like a pop, and I turned this way, and I was like, "What?" And it was so quiet, and it like something was trying to grab my attention. I was like, "What?" And I felt chills all over my body as it was coming closer, whatever it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, "What the heck is it?" I was like, "Are you good? Are you bad?" Like I didn't get no response. And so I just focused in front right here and I just focused on the wall and I saw like a 9 foot, 10 foot tall sandy color praying mantis like going like this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, whoa, dude, what are you doing? I was like, why are you here?
Mm-hmm.
And all I got was observing, analyzing, and it was observing and analyzing something it had put in my head from one of the abductions.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
just had gotten abducted. It makes my eyes water right now from
Yeah, it
that.
was
So
wild.
it's like it's like do you think it was recording what you had just experienced in an abduction from an other ET race like that?
I was just uncovering the SSB stuff, so I think it was doing something with that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just uncovering all that stuff and I had a dream where I was taken and I was 6 years old. I was in such distress and that mantis was ordering around the little guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just like the minions per se. And the mantis was like the top dog.
Yeah.
And I remember I just sent out like a huge distress call and like my star family had came and like there was like zapping going on and that's all I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was
And then the mantis was coming to take
to
notes of
observe.
everything. Uh-huh.
Yeah, to observe
Take
me. I
notes.
was like, okay, why are you observing me?
I guess maybe just making sure that everything is kind of back on track,
I
possibly.
got a neutral vibe from it too. I didn't get like a bad vibe. I got like a very like neutral. He was just here to check what he was here to check on. He was not here to like mess with me per se. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
was a very different vibe.
Yeah, I feel neutral too. The neutral.
Yeah.
Communicate
Nice.
with your galactic family.
Yeah. Some
Mm-hmm.
communication would be nice back.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels one-sided.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah. And they're just like, no, you're meant to figure this one out on your own.
There's so many of the family and friends though that are assisting you with because of all of your aspects that you've experienced, and as you being split into
Yeah.
multiple clones and then experiencing all these places. So all of those ETs plus your higher self, and so There's so many to um that stay with you. And the Lyrans
Yeah.
and I mean there's Lyrans and Syrians, there's dolphins, there's every kind of being you could ever think of. If you've either experienced being that or talking to them or being around them or something like that. So it's you're not really afraid of anything, like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is
Oh, that's
like,
like that's wild. Oh, that's very oh, it feels like a matrix almost in its own way. Like its
yeah.
own little.
Yeah, that does. It feels like the portal there, and then all those timelines, to
Yeah.
go to be sent to, you know,
Damn.
kind of
Yeah.
like that. Or the ancient Egyptian technology.
Mm,
Oh, the Thoth. Do you have a connection with Thoth, the Atlantean, or Thoth, however you
I
say it?
do, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hathors and all that, and
Mm-hmm.
Isis. I
Yeah.
should, yeah.
There's a snake medicine. That's on the petroglyphs.
Wow. Snake medicine.
Yeah. The medicine men they have this the snake represents the medicine because I think it's the kundalini,
Oh,
what's
really?
your
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Didn't hear so.
Oh, wow.
This feel kind of like petroglyphs in a way.
It does. It does.
What's your
Feels like
star
a little
sign?
mixture.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius, a
Okay.
Pisces.
Pisces. Let me submit the Pisces under a Cancer with Sagittarius rising.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm. Do you know your
Oh, that's
rising sign?
I'm a Sagittarius rising.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're a lot
Yes.
of fun. You're a lot of fun, that's for sure.
You think so? A
Yeah,
lot of people are like,
yeah,
you're wild.
yeah.
Hawk medicine, Mercury and Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Hawk
Hawks. I'm
medicine.
sure you see hawks all the time there.
I hear them. I'm trying to make videos all the time and I hear the noise and I'm like, I so heard that. They heard it
Mm-hmm.
too, and it's in the videos. I should post them
Mm-hmm.
all the
Uh,
time.
now the hawk people.
Hawk people. Wow, that feels very big.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The hawk people. They could be they might be the Egyptian, like the Hortus, you think? Or
Yeah.
Native American, or just connected to Mount Shasta, the inner earth almost too. I mean, it
Right.
seems like
Right.
that. Mm-hmm.
Feel it.
Pleiadian DNA infusion.
Nice.
You can ask for that, like an infusion from the Pleiadians to help you if you want anytime, like with communicating with
Oh,
anybody
really?
or mhm, with your
Okay.
guides.
Writing that down.
This time cop, this is like at Montauk and traveling through those portals, and then groups of
Oh,
us
okay.
would go and do attacks. Like we would go and take out a whole target or one person, but like a whole group of us go and we're like time cops and kind of to where we're monitoring things too. So I don't.
I was just seeing that there's an
Mhm,
it's like an overseeing,
mhm, yeah,
like an overseeing.
yeah. Because sometimes I think that they would ask us to come and assist, with
Yeah.
with overseeing stuff like that too. With, I don't know, that feels like it's something to uncover.
Yeah,
Athena.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Add her to the list because there's more.
Yeah. Arcturian connection.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I know you can speak the Arcturian really fast. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard you
It
speaking
happens
it.
unnatural. It happens so naturally. Like I
Mm-hmm.
can't. It's just a random thing, and it'll come out of nowhere. Like
Mm-hmm. I just heard you speaking it. Yeah.
no one knows that about me.
Yeah. The Orion ant people. So this is gonna be like your connection too to the star ancestors, the ant people, that the Anasazi, the
Oh,
ant
I
people,
just saw one. Yeah, I just saw one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And this
Oh
guy.
my God, the energy is wild when you connect to these beings.
So I don't know. I think he's just kind of like an observer or something. That's what he kind of feels like.
Oh man, I'm getting like almost like a childlike energy,
Mm-hmm.
almost,
Yeah.
but a very like ancient, profound energy, but more like a
Yeah.
childlike energy. Something so wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that too. You opened it up. Listen.
To your
I,
inner knowing.
mm-hmm. These guys.
No, nice. Oh,
The Zeta gray DNA.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be with the hybrid program. You would have had them come and take you, and then they give you their DNA so you can probably hold the hybrid child too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The baby that I saw a lot of them, but the one that I saw in that time was really, really gray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Meditate.
Meditate.
Oh, I feel attacked. Oh man. Yeah.
You're like, okay.
It's been like a week. So yes.
There's
Thank
Teheki
you.
is a Reiki symbol.
Hickey.
That's like for the clearing the mental energy and stuff too.
Beautiful.
Hmm. What did we talk about with the grays? Yeah, with the grays. What was I seeing? Because you said you saw the grays.
Um,
It'll
now
come
we go through
back.
more topics.
Yeah. It'll come back. A creative person, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them in childhood, the grays, the little ones
Oh,
coming in
okay.
to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I would I can see the whole scene literally because we lived in a small house, so I would sleep on the floor with my dad. My mom was in the bed with my little brother. And I would see it was multiple. It wasn't just one, it was
Mm-hmm.
multiple.
Yep.
And they would come. And as soon as I'd see them, I'd fucking like just like, no, please,
Mm-hmm.
no, please. Like I'd like so when I knew that happened, that mist thing would go on. And then I saw like the two men.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I saw two men and then they take you to the craft and there would be a craft like at I lived in a not in a field but there was like we were like the only house in a field kind of so yeah it was wild.
It's
I can't even go to that house. So much
yeah.
happened there.
And there's the interference on the line when we're talking about it, you know? Did you notice that with the video?
Yeah, that happens to me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I think sometimes because we're talking about stuff, they'll send also things where you forget what you're talking about, kind of.
Yeah, oh
And
yeah.
then you'll just
Mm-hmm.
be like, wait, hold on, wait, what?
Yeah.
What was happening? You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, because
And
I
then I'll
think
pick
it
up on it and I'll be like, no.
mm-hmm. Yep, it does happen. Psychic gifts. Psychic gifts. Do you do Reiki? Do you do any Reiki or anything like
On
that?
my children only. I don't do
Mm-hmm.
anything out there. I just do it like within my home, if you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean. Like
Yeah.
everything that I learn and I do and I apply, I apply it within
Mm-hmm.
my own home first.
Yeah. I
And
can see you
plus, like,
writing light language on the walls too. I can see you doing that, like writing your light language all over the walls
okay,
and
yeah.
house.
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that was Reiki. Oh, okay. I do that where I'll like do these
You're
things where I'll like move this energy and like stuff
mm,
like that, and I'll do it all day long. And sometimes I'll send it towards either like an object or mainly my kids.
yeah.
I didn't know that was Reiki. That's
No, it's
interesting.
a that's a light language. Your light
Oh, okay.
language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Sometimes
Yep.
I'll be doing yoga or a song will come on, like, and it just gets me going. And sometimes it's like aggressive. It feels aggressive, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not. It's beautiful, but it
Mm-hmm.
like the movements are so fast that I'm like, ah, you know?
Yeah, I understand. Oh, mind control experiments. We already got this before too, so this is another one.
Yeah.
Mind control
Mhm.
experiments.
Mm.
So what else would it there's the super soldier, then there's I hear like solar warden. Do you know anything with solar warden?
I've
And
heard of it. I don't really know
yeah.
much about it, but I'm open to anything. Like I don't know if you know this, but I don't shy away from anything. Like
Yeah.
not, it doesn't scare me. Like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
fully aware that like I went in these programs to fully like understand and
Mm-hmm.
know what the hell was going on in there.
Yeah.
And it honestly excites me. And
Mm-hmm.
not in a bad way, but it's exciting to uncover this stuff. It's liberating and it does give me excitement to talk about it and to put the pieces together.
Yeah.
Because I know
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for like some people to talk about SSP stuff and it's like, wait, how the fuck are you smiling? You know?
I know. No, I can
Yeah.
talk about it too, and it's no big deal. Even the
Yeah.
darkest stuff, it's like, I don't know, it's just something
It's
that
so
we
interesting.
experience, you
It's
know?
so
Mhm.
interesting to decode and to
Yeah.
truly see like it's there's nothing scary about it. Like once
Hmm.
you know the information, like you
You
want
know,
more.
it's like you're a detective too, and trying to figure yourself out. That's what like an investigator trying to piece together yourself. That's kind of
Yeah,
how it is.
absolutely. I take note of everything. Like
And here's the
nice. Oh, feels bold and expansive.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
ooh.
It almost feels like tiger print,
Mhm.
you know?
It does.
Yeah, I thought of that. Oh, here's some the spider medicine.
Spider medicine, that's new. I had a spider. Spider medicine. First, but that spider was the spider who transformed my fear into spiders because I was terrified. But it was a little jumping spider.
Oh, okay.
It was
My
so
screen
cute.
got
And yeah, and it would look at you.
oh extra
Exercise. Okay, I'll do that. I stopped, but I'll do it.
anything, any kind of exercise. Oh, this one jumped out. This one fell.
I'll
What's
do
this?
it.
Oh, the praying mantis. This one fell to the floor, like jumped
Ooh,
out.
what does that mean?
The praying when it jumps out, just like
Huh?
hurry up or talk, tell her or show her,
Oh,
like saying
okay.
like they don't have much patience, like just
Yeah.
like wanting me to say it. And then psychic protection.
Apply it or I have it.
You have it. You have it.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
Yeah, you have it. Am I clear now? Tell me if I get blurry because I don't ever, sometimes I don't see it from doing those
No,
cards and
yeah,
stuff.
you're clear. It was
Hmm.
just that little time.
Hmm. Okay, so now these are the darker, these cards I made, but they're kind of darker, um, the programs and stuff.
Mhm.
So tell me if you can read that. It's
It
kind
says
of
underground tea
under
something
underground tunnel. Okay, and
tunnel.
then it's like
That looks
there.
very familiar.
Yeah,
Very, very. Oh my God. Okay.
yeah, I can see going through there. Hmm.
One time that led into this giant underground house where they had girls in the room, and it was like this giant commercial kitchen where they stored food in, and they had us in there
Okay,
and individual rooms and
yeah.
individual like some. Have you seen that movie Taken? taken?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
There,
Hmm.
there was girls in individual rooms, and you just hear the screaming and the this like that, like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
like that.
that's like the underground tunnels, and then they use those girls as like they're selling them. Like isn't that the movie Taken where they're selling them on an auction? Is
Yeah,
that Taken? Hmm.
yeah,
This says super soldier mission training. So this is like in a building, like an abandoned building there, and then it's like um I don't know. It's like kind of like a warehouse almost.
yeah. I see some training stuff going on in there. Oh, and I see some dark shit. Like somebody's jumping on, like they're pushing people off of that shit.
Yep, I see that
Yeah.
too.
Oh, that's wild.
Like holding
Wow.
somebody over the thing, huh? And then,
Yeah, it's
but it,
like
but
this train, like yeah, this mind thing. This.
but it feels like that's like a regular person that they're doing that to, and then they're
Hmm.
making the kids or somebody watch that happen to traumatize them. You know,
Yeah, like a
because,
split. There you go.
mm-hmm, yeah.
Some
This
split going on.
this says no place to run. So it's like
Hmm.
an abandoned, like a jail cell with just a window, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
and you can't, like, you don't know what day it is or nothing. They tell us that there's no place to run and no place to hide. Oh, a
yep,
hacker.
yeah,
I can see you being one of the hackers in the system, like
yeah,
um and like a person given directions to the super soldiers too, like it's called an informationer, where they
yeah,
would call in to you and ask you where you're at, and you kind of guide them to where the
yeah.
target
I
is.
can see that's where like the psychic stuff would come into play too.
Mm-hmm. This says the Mothers of Darkness circus. That circus is after the completed, so they take us to this circus place after that, and it's like they're doing the shows and stuff, and then they put the mothers, like it's like how I remembered it is like they picked like the top three girls, and then the top three mothers that scored the highest, because they give us off points of at those castles, like who can produce the most embryos, who can dress the nicest, like they all these things,
Yeah,
keep everything. So, and then the lowest points, they all get they have to be on this wheel, and then this clown just like throwing the knives at them, and then they take them out that way. So
yeah.
that's what I saw on the at the end of the Mothers of Darkness this ceremony. So I don't know who you're, because I feel like you're connected with George Bush Sr. too. I feel that you are. Do you ever see him, George Bush Sr.?
Now that you're talking about it, yes. Also, when I was in the programs, I would go to a bunch of parties for
Mm-hmm.
the government and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
senators and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. To
I
be
remember
passed
that.
around as using as
Yeah, the I remember
honeypots.
stage. There was a stage, and I wasn't the only girl, and there was like a bunch of lights, and it was like this hotel or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like me and like a couple other girls, and you're biting something red, and you're like hunched over in this position, and they tell them you can do anything you want to do to them.
Yeah.
Don't leave marks because they got to go back tonight. Because I would be
Mm,
taken every freaking night.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yep.
was a bunch of government people that are like still in office today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is super soldier and cloned aspects. And that, see, she's looking at herself like in the tank there too of a
Yeah.
clone, but she has like the psionic abilities. Oh, the green
What is
goo.
that? I've heard you talk about it.
Yeah, it's like they have this serum that they inject into the super soldiers. That's like the Marvel character Captain America. They put that goo in him and makes him bigger and more powerful and stronger. So they would do this in the Hulk program to make those super soldiers bulk up and then be programmed to go and attack, however. So it's like a green goo. And I think they have different colors of that, but the green goo, I think they associate that with like the Hulk program. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I've heard. Oh, the sex slave altar. That's what you're just talking
That's
about.
the Walter, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they do some brutal things too.
Oh yeah.
Really. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Some
mean,
I've seen too, like assassination scenes and stuff like that. Or like I was like young, like probably like in my teen years, and you just go to bars and you pick up a man, and then out of nowhere you have a gun to him, and then you kill him, and I'm just like,
mm-hmm.
what
Mm-hmm.
the?
Yeah. That's the honeypot, isn't it? The where the honeypot assassin, where
Hmm.
you're or espionage or
They train you
blackmail.
first to like lure him in, and then you're doing like some sexual stuff, and then out of nowhere you take them out. You
Mm-hmm.
assassinate them.
Yep. Yep. That's that blackmail stuff, or the honeypot assassin, to
Yeah.
where you're young and then you use him for you bait him in there with you to do the sex, and then you just give him an aneurysm or whatever it is, and they
Yeah.
nobody would even uh think that you did that because you're just a kid. Y-
Yeah.
So this says locked up as a slave.
Yeah. Hmm. I tried to
This
escape a lot
mm-hmm.
when
Yeah.
I was in the programs. I tried to escape a lot, and I got
Yeah.
caught.
Mm-hmm. And this says arena for battling other super soldiers. So they put us like in that to come to battle each other, so we don't trust anybody, kind of
Yeah.
like that too, to where we don't trust anyone, or we think that we can't trust anyone, that they're just gonna tell on us.
Yeah, I'm seeing that they first try to like get you to connect with these beings to where they don't, you're pretty much with in a cage, let's say, with somebody or a couple people, and that's your only source of touch, communication, anything,
Yep.
anything. And then out of nowhere, like they put you in scenes against each other, and
Mm-hmm.
that's a split in itself. Like,
Yeah, because you don't want to
yeah,
hurt them because that's your
yeah.
only friend.
And they
And
put
then
you in a position where you're like, it's either you or them. And I've
yeah.
died many times where
Mm-hmm.
I was
Me
like, all
too.
right, nah,
Yeah,
nah,
and you
not
have
doing
to
this.
learn to do it, to take them out.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
Traumatized. This is see the
Traumatized.
girl laying there after abuse.
Yeah. Yeah.
This says no place to hide. So you had no place to run, and then now this is
Yeah.
no place to hide. That's that hallway. You can kind of see.
And it just goes on, and you think there's something under there, like
Yeah,
beyond. And it's like, nope.
yeah, because you just try to run it out. Like if you escaped, then you're like, good, I'm out now. I can leave. And then you're running
Yeah.
down there, and it's like, no, like, where, how do I get out of here? There's no
Right.
like looking for a place to get out or at least hide, so you can try to, if you hear someone coming, but there's no place right there.
Yeah. Like once I made it out the door when they were, and I was sitting in a chair. This was in Inyokurn when they were doing my mind control. And I was
Mm-hmm.
sitting in a chair, like a doctor chair, and there was like the doctor, and then there was some man in a navy suit, in a
Mm-hmm.
fucking navy suit, and I
Yep.
ran, and I remember the whole scene, and I looked back as I was turning the corner on this building, and I looked back, and that's when I saw the two navy suit men, the one in the white scrubs and everything, like. And
Yeah,
then I
this.
saw the building, and then they shot me. They fucking got me, and I was like,
Oh, really?
I
Then they,
tried.
uh-huh. And then they just put you in the regen tank, probably, to
I
regenerate
woke
you.
up right after that. I woke
Mm-hmm.
up right after that. But
Mm-hmm.
I would get a pain right there, always in my back, and I would always have dreams, like weird dreams of like me being in random fights. Like these are normal kid dreams, and then somebody would like with their finger poke me in that one spot, and I'd be like, "What the fuck is it with that one spot?" That's what
Mm-hmm.
that was. I figured it
Mm-hmm.
out. I got shot there
Where you got shot. Yeah, that
in the
pain.
back right here. Yeah,
Uh-huh. I
I was
see
like,
you like
"Wow."
falling, like you were running and then they shot and then you fall forward and then just land.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
then
I was
they
just like, fuck, like,
hmm
and,
then they pick you up though. They pick you up and take you back to be
mhm.
regenerated, like to be fixed up so they could do it again or try to re erase what you just did and redo it again. But you're
Yeah.
real resistant and
I wouldn't, yeah.
yeah, you remember and you don't take the programming easily. Like they they try to program you, but it breaks out of your mind really because of
Yeah.
your psychic ability
Yeah.
stuff. So, and
Yeah.
then,
I catch on too now, like even like Uh, I can't say like, like that stuff still doesn't try to happen now. It still
mhm,
tries to happen. You have to like be so aware of what's going, like where those thoughts are coming from in your mind and question
mhm,
like, hold the hell on. That does no, no, that's not me.
mhm.
And I'm like that now. So it's like so hard, to like be around anybody.
Oh yeah.
Not because
Mhm,
of that, but because of the level that I hold myself at. It's just too much for people, and I understand. But
mhm.
it's the stuff that I've been through, and it's the things that come my way on a day-to-day basis. So it's like I have to be this person.
Yeah, because
To
working
where
like a regular job, it would
oh yeah,
could not
no.
do that at
Yeah,
all.
I know. God has me in
Mhm,
the universe has me in a very beautiful position. Like
mhm,
yeah, don't do
mhm.
that.
Yeah. So here's the canine variant. That's like a hyena dog man. Do
Canine
you remember
variant.
working with a hyena?
I see them in the facilities what is
Mm-hmm.
it called? The military, like Diego.
Mm-hmm.
That's
The Diego Garcia. Uh-huh.
mhm. I see
Yeah.
him like the canine variant. You said variant.
Yeah, the variant because there's many different types of
Variant.
canines that are bipedal,
No,
because there's like the dog man, the wolf, the werewolf, the black dog, the hyena. There's many types of dogs. So
that's
some
so
are
interesting.
Yeah, just like there's many types of cats too, because they're easy to the humanoid, figure is kind of easy to move around, so it's pretty popular.
Mm-hmm.
This is Super Soldier Program.
Super soldier program.
Do you remember doing like it being in a helicopter and in the
Yeah,
back and
yeah,
like shooting with the guns and stuff, like shooting like zombies or shooting targets out of the helicopter, like flying over and
yeah.
stuff? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I remember also when with that person that they trauma bonded me with, we were in a helicopter and they made the plane was going down and there
Okay.
was only one chute. And then yeah, I
Did
died.
you? Oh, you died? Oh,
I died.
really? Yeah.
I chose the other person. Yeah. I was
Mm-hmm.
just like they were like one of you's gonna survive. Like which one is it?
Yeah.
And that
Mm-hmm.
person tried to make me survive and I think I ended up jumping out of that plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because it's too much to have to live with knowing that they died for you. So then go ahead and do it so you don't have to live with that guilt
Yeah,
or
it's just
something, you know?
it's a beautiful thing. That's why I'm laughing, and not because it's funny, but it's such a beautiful thing. Like who does that?
Mm-hmm.
You
I
fucking jumped
understand
out
though.
of the plane.
Yeah. Because then
Like
you'd have to live
yeah.
with it,
Yeah, I was like, I'm out.
man, I miss
Like,
them. Why'd they do that? So then it just to end it, just so you don't have to
and
even
that's
have.
what they wanted too. Like they wanted to see who would do that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is another green goo turns soldiers into the Hulk. So you might have a Hulk female aspect,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the Hulk, where she's like a business person in the day, like that, and then she turns into the Hulk to go and rescue or save things.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that she turns into a Hulk when it's time for her to. It's like think of like what's her name? The goddess that everybody talks shit on because she wreaks havoc, but it's purposeful. You know who I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking? One of the goddesses. What's her
Yeah.
name? Lilith.
Lilith, okay. Mm-hmm.
Lilith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
What's
That's
your
it's,
Lilith in? Do you know what your sign that your Lilith is in?
I believe gosh, I believe it's in Scorpio.
Oh, okay. Mine is in Aries. So it's kind of a lot
I
the
have it on my
same.
phone. I can't check right now.
Hmm. Yeah, Lilith is like the dark goddess. So you
Yeah.
have that energy of the
Mm-hmm.
Scorpio. And so and then I think they said like Scorpio and Aries, that Lilith in those signs are really like powerful, women, because
Mm-hmm.
it's like the dark goddess, how they that energy. This is
Yeah.
ritual abuse.
Yep.
I
I'm gonna
can
try to
see you.
share. What do you see?
I can see you as like in a time where there's like a witch, and then you're in a nightgown looking thing, and you are taken out into the woods and put like on a pole and burned alive
Mm-hmm.
they called you a witch. I mean, you probably were like, you probably just like had association with it, or you did like or they just said you were, just because you sung to the birds or something, like something
Yeah. That
unfair
happened a
like that.
lot, actually,
Mm-hmm.
like in a lot of lifetimes where because you do what you do or you say what you say, like in another lifetime I used to have like premonitions and I got killed because of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Things like that.
Mm-hmm. I can
I'm
see that.
healing that. I'm healing that. And then I'll
Yeah.
come out with my story,
Yeah.
as you can see.
Yeah, I can see that. I can
Yeah.
see you and people thought that you was mentally ill,
Oh, yeah.
because you would say stuff and then it would happen and it would start to scare like the family because it's like you lived like in a plantation looking house
Hmm.
then or something like that and you would wake up as a kid and say stuff and then so your parents, I think
We
they
talking
might have
about this lifetime, right? Because that happened.
oh really?
Yeah, that
Oh,
happened.
oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I would tell my mom like so many things and I'd tell her that I'd connect with like I had friends outside and I remember my two Pleiadian star family from the ship they had the emblems and the blue suits and I would tell her and she'd be like Cristal, you dreamed this and I was
Mm-hmm.
like mom and I told her when I recollected all of this information now I went up to her and I was like I never dreamed shit. I was like this
Mm-hmm.
shit was real and
Mm-hmm.
she's like no 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 like it's funny. I see them every week and I still tell them my crazy stories.
Do they believe you? Or they just kind of dismiss it now?
um they dismiss me but I still go hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
still go
okay.
hard. Yeah, I don't care now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, yeah, no.
That's all right. I
Yeah.
think like Sagittarius rising and Sagittarius, like we just don't really care if you believe us
Yeah.
or not. Like if you
Yeah.
want to believe us, then that's cool. But if you don't believe us, then that's cool too. But I'm just gonna keep on saying what I want to say because it's my own truth. Like we're
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
truth. And
Absolutely.
it's like
I was
nothing can stop us from telling our truth in that
yeah.
way.
I was holding way too much negativity kept
What's that say?
underground. Yeah.
Kept
Kept
underground.
underground.
That's in that at Montauk. Do you remember being like this in a room? Like they go down into this place
Mhm.
and then the cages are in like these rooms over here on the sides.
And there's multiple cages, even
Yeah,
like some stacked. Like,
they're stacked up and then in different rooms and stuff too. And like dog cages, like that, like dog cages. That's what that
yeah.
looks
Oh,
like there.
exactly. That's exactly what they were. They were kennels.
Like the kennels, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you had to be in one with one of the a male, and so that was like trauma bonding. You
That's
said
the
like
one I'm
there.
telling you about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The trauma bonding because you was with him and trusted him, but then you had to probably what all did you have to do with him to did you have to psionic assassinate each other or just take each other out?
Yes, but I would never do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd never do it and I'd be the one that ended up dying and then once I saw him watch me die as well. It's so strange because like the stuff that happened is like how I told you when I moved here my life changed and all this stuff. All the people that I've connected with here are from the programs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that person that I was like in the programs with where they trauma bond you so you become more successful in missions and then they try to break you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lived right down the street. It was wild uncovering all that. Oh my
Wow.
God. Yeah,
That's
I wouldn't be able to
powerful.
talk about it in a whole year. Like a year ago, I would not be able to talk about this.
Yeah, because
Yeah, like
it's
I'd work
really,
with them. I'd work with them when I used to work, and everybody, oh my God, I shit you not. Everybody, there was like everybody that was working there, every single person was in the programs with me.
wow.
I ended up leaving. I ended up leaving that job. It became too much,
Hmm.
and they kind of they don't like me. Like
Okay.
in the physical, and yeah, you just gotta honor their journey and just be like,
Were they not awake or were they just,
oh
did
no, they
they?
don't know. No.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
No, I don't know
Hmm.
anybody that knows about this stuff over here.
Yeah. You just knew, you just saw them and the experience.
Oh, I'd have recalls with them all the time.
Hmm.
I just had a recall not too long ago. I actually posted about it. No, that was last week. I was being shot at multiple times all over my body, and in the dream, which is so wild, I grabbed the person who was doing this, which is like we're not in contact in the physical. They do live here, but we're not in contact. I grabbed the person, and I was like, look at what you're doing. Like you're not understanding. I was like, look at me. And I tried to get them to look me in my eyes, but it wouldn't. And they kept shooting at me. And I was like, whatever. And I just woke up. I was like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm over it. Which is the first time that I've been able to like process something so quickly. Because usually I'll wake up and I will not be okay with things
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
I'll just be like,
So you're
it's
healing
fine.
it. So you're integrating,
Yeah.
kind of healing it, or it's easier to
Yeah.
look at.
Yeah. Oh, it's easier. It's easier to feel. It's easier to yeah, to look at that stuff and not feel it within my body because my body used to react a lot. Like I would get all shaky. Like right now, I'd probably be shaking during our session.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not shaking right now, but like
No.
before when I used to do sessions, yeah, the information was so high for me and too much, and it was still like within my body, if that makes sense,
Hmm.
to
Yeah.
where I was reacting.
It
So
was, it was like calling it out, like calling
yeah,
it out.
yeah. Right now is a time of healing,
Yeah.
like literal physical getting the emotions and the trapped energy out of your body healing. Pumpkin.
A lot of cards want to come out. Lots of
What's that?
messages.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a session in years. And I felt a lot of things were gonna come through too.
Yeah, definitely. When I was just laying in the floor stretching and then just connecting with you, and I was just seeing like we're the
I
same.
couldn't sleep last night at all. The
Me either.
energy was so high
Yeah, I could not, I didn't sleep good at all either last
at
night.
all.
I kept tossing and turning.
Yep.
I did.
I had my mantras in the background, everything that I normally do, like my machine. I had my frankincense, and I was just like, all right, like I'm ready. You ready, body? Let's go to bed now. No, and I was like, no, we're just gonna stay awake all night.
Yeah, the mind is like so busy. It's our
It's almost
mind.
like, yeah, it's almost like I was being worked on in a way to what was
Okay.
gonna happen today. It
Mm-hmm.
was wild. I felt a lot. 2021,
Oh, some of them jumped out. Some more jumped out. Gotta see what those are.
yeah,
If they jump out, then that means that there's like wanting to wanting their message out.
yeah, they fell.
Yeah, yeah, they fell.
I did my timeline of the SSP and everything. I document everything, so I have here like from when I was born
Look what
to
came out.
what came out.
The New Mexico dumb, the base alien base.
Okay, okay.
These two popped out.
Mountain base. Okay, yeah. That one I'm familiar with. The other one I'm not familiar with.
Just the base is up at the oh, that's the That's like Geronimo, the Apache. That's like Apache land right there.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
When you showed me those cards, I felt in like my lower back like tingles going across like that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's just something, some kind of thing in your body, like that.
Hmm.
I think so.
Like if I'm going to it now.
Hmm. You think
Like if
so?
I'm going.
Hmm.
That's what came up. I didn't want to say anything, but truth is
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
Truth is
Like
truth.
right at this very second, like being taken out but putting back, like that kind of thing. Maybe
Uh,
so.
yeah, yeah, not right this second, but in this period in my life. I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything but I was like, you know what? Like, just fucking say it.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This says you transmute the dense energies through your light.
Mm.
Hmm. UFO base.
UFO base. Ooh.
That's like all of them, really, huh? UFO bases.
I'm getting like Dolce a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that Dolce base. That
Yeah,
Dolce. Mm-hmm.
like a lot more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting how cards connect. Like
I
a
know.
indigo adult. That's so
Indigo.
funny. You know how they put the time frames for indigo, crystal, and rainbow children and all
Yeah.
that. I just
Mm-hmm.
fit in the category of an indigo, but I've always told myself I'm an indigo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I've never fit like the age category.
I know.
But still, still,
Right. This seems like it's like a something you would write. Maybe it goes like
yeah.
this. Maybe it's like a note music
The way you had it the first time
this way.
feels powerful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I thought those were scribbles. When
Yeah.
I used to write those stuffs, I used to think that was scribbles.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people do. I always doodle on the phone too when I'm waiting.
Oh my gosh,
See her?
she feels beautiful. Yeah,
To say,
indeed. Your
yeah.
gifts grow stronger with time.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Oh, this one.
Ooh. Oh,
It's like a light rod or something like that with the
yeah.
coating.
Ooh, feels like some sort of DNA upgrade, something.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because I feel hot all of a sudden
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I feel the heat.
I jerked a little bit, like I was like, ooh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Breath
Breath
work to
work.
expand your field. I just did breath work for the first time ever before our session right now.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I was doing that
That's like
for the first time
confirmation.
ever. And I was like, it was kind of uncomfortable because it was my first time. So I was like, what is this? So I was just like,
Hmm.
you know,
Hmm. Yeah.
it's so
Sometimes I don't
funny.
breathe right.
Yeah, sometimes I think about it. I'm like, am I even doing this right? Room like,
Groom Lake. That's
mm-hmm.
that's like Groom Lake is Area 51, right? The Groom Lake. There's different levels going down to it's an alien UFO dome.
29
The
levels.
Groom Lake says it's 29 levels down.
Resonates. It resonates.
The Karuna Reiki Master,
Oh, what's
that's
Karuna?
Karuna Reiki is what I take, what I have, what I took for the, it's just like the highest level of Reiki because there's Reiki 1, 2, and Reiki Master, and then Karuna 1, 2, and Karuna Reiki Master. So it just gives you the higher, more symbols
Oh,
hmm
beautiful.
for healing and stuff.
Hmm. Metaphysical teachings.
Hmm. Dreams, doing dreams and stuff. I can see you teaching about dreams.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, that's a lot,
That's
huh?
beautiful. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot going on there. Labradorite. Okay. Transformation, huh?
Hmm. Area 51.
Yeah. I knew it was coming. I felt it. Oh, my love, the the bottom of my spine is like so much energy right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's maybe the Kundalini. Is that your Kundalini?
You love challenges. I
Uh-huh.
do.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be boring without them, you know,
Right?
without challenges. Because that we like to work our mind.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
abduction.
abduction. That table.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ant people.
Damn people. Um, is that from series? Did I heard
Oh, it
series
could be. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
people?
Mm-hmm. It's
Um,
whatever you feel.
when I was doing my time in series, they said that I had like this like gun looking thing, but it was shooting plaster and it
Mm-hmm.
was creating the circular things,
Oh,
the
cool.
structures. Yeah, I
Oh,
was like,
nice.
what? Yeah, I was like, that's
Like
crazy.
houses that they live in, like the ants live in, like that.
I have
You think
no
so?
idea. Like the structures, the
Mm-hmm.
facilities, like the dome facilities, and
Yep.
then what's her name? Ileana, Star Traveler. She said I had curly black dark hair, and I was like a darker colored. I wasn't African American. She said I was like a darker, like a native color. And I was like, that's
Oh,
so
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
I can't wait for people to tell me I remember you from the programs.
Yeah.
Like those that you can see in your mind. Noted.
Goals. Says you are a healer. That's the Reiki symbol, chakra.
Oh, really?
It like clears,
Oh,
it does like protection, you know, if you, those spirals.
I could already feel this activating that. Oh, I can already see myself,
Mm-hmm.
Ryan. I can already
Right.
see myself doing a lot more tone frequencies and Reiki healings and drawing more light language.
Mm-hmm. I do
I
too.
can see timelines like
Mm-hmm.
out yonder type of things.
I see that too. I see
Wow.
that. You are compassionate.
I
Mm-hmm.
am very compassionate.
Star seed.
Starseed.
A medicine keeper. And I just saw like a crow
The
or
blue
ravens.
light. Ooh.
Yeah. Maybe they have something to do with the violet ray, those birds. Those blue, you know how they have the violet color in them sometimes, those ravens?
Yes.
Like I thought of
There's blue
ravens.
jays here.
The blue jays,
There's blue jays here. Like,
yeah, the
but I
violet.
do connect with I don't know if they're crows or ravens, but I do connect with them a lot. And I'm talking like they come close to me to the point where it's like, all right, dude, like, why are you coming this close to me out of
Mm-hmm.
nowhere? And
Mm-hmm.
they make sounds and noises. I have videos of recording them. I'm like, are you trying to tell me something? And then out of
Yeah.
nowhere, it'll make a sound and it'll leave. And I'm like, all right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're real, those ravens and crows. I can see those with you, around you. And you talking to them and you can leave them like
I
shiny
do
things.
I
So
do
you
talk to them. I've
can
been
leave them
asking them for
food.
feathers.
Mm-hmm. And this says Fort
Feathers.
Collins base and the gray aliens. I don't know where Fort Collins is though.
Fort Collins Base, Gray Aliens. Is that up north? Fort Collins Base.
I should have wrote it down on here, but this just different bases too. The with the visiting many bases where there's the alien, where there's the grays, and I think that you give them missions to go do too. The little grays, they're
Oh.
programmable, you know. When
Mhm.
you, I can see you telling them like they're all in a line and then you telling them what to do. Like they're not they're robotic, you know, so they're not living
Yeah.
and so you're just programming them to whatever their mission would be. It's not right there. They're leaving to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
So the New Mexico the entire state.
You.
Mm-hmm. Traveling through there.
It makes sense. We got yellow tagged.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We got yellow
Yeah,
tagged.
you're like top of the line.
It makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. I'm
Yeah.
expecting to probably get like every card, honestly.
My labs. The
My labs. I
military
don't have such
abduction.
in my labs. Yeah.
Mm.
That's what would happen. That's the military men coming when they would come abduct me.
Mm-hmm. With
That's
the
that's what that
grays.
was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the helicopters.
Wow.
With the
Wow.
UFO or the helicopter.
Hmm.
Probably both. In the Black Ops.
I see both, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the
Yeah.
end, it was more helicopterish.
Yeah, and then they just spray something and then you just like go to sleep, and then they take you and then they put you on their helicopter or wherever and take you to the underground base. And then I think um they just take you on so many missions, just so many different places,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then they
And it
mind
was every
erase
night
you.
too.
Mm-hmm.
So that like I think it's pretty remarkable the fact that I'm even recalling
Yeah.
anything.
And then I don't know if they give you another spray to erase it or they zap you. Oh, and I also see them injecting into your gums, um, stuff like to make activate something in your brain, maybe an implant or something. And in that when they activate that, then that changes into another alter. Um, and that alter is like really uh an assassin, probably that yellow tagged or something like insane uh fighter, whatever assassin. Like, I mean, no, there's just it's the only thing that she thinks about is attacking people. So
Hmm.
it's like
Hmm. There
really
were
powerful.
times in my life, alien abductee. There were recently too, and like it kind of vulnerable to share this, but like there were recent times in my life. I'm talking like recent, as in like December, not this December. Oh, damn! I've been doing this much work. I don't even know what fucking month we're on.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I'm like I was still in like July or something. But I came out of like this time loop thing in March. I was stuck on like a 2 year. I shit you not, it was 2 years of a loop of just constant, like, I could not get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of a lot of feelings like that. Like anybody would try to cross you, you immediately go to those thoughts, and it's like, oh, they do this, I'm gonna do this. And it was
Mm-hmm.
just like, what the hell is going on? You're not this person.
Mm-hmm.
And like the sex slave stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I was just like, dude, like what is going on? I do not feel myself. I don't feel I've pulled myself out, and I that's when I started reaching out to people again, and Marie being one of them. And I was like, I know I haven't reached out, and I was like, I've been going through some stuff, and I was just like, I'm pulling myself out though, like it was bad. It was like this I could not get out of it, but I was like up here observing it. I wasn't even
Yeah.
in my body. I
Right.
wasn't even in there to like,
Mm-hmm.
but I could see it, and I was just like, do
Did
something. Don't do
yeah.
that. Why are
Mm-hmm.
you doing that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you feel depressed or anything like that, or did you just feel what did you feel?
I felt depressed. Mind you, I was going through my divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it felt like there was a lot, like there was things trying to take advantage of that state
Yeah.
that I was in
Mm-hmm.
to really bring me down.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that. Like I just got out of that like a sadness programming and wanted to sleep all the time. And I
Mhm.
just broke out of it recently. Mm-hmm.
The fatigue, I couldn't even do dishes. Like I was just like my body could not keep up with me. And
Yeah.
this was like a few months ago. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking like this was prior to I started to feel better and really like grab myself and be like, we got this. I
Yeah.
will be there for you. And like grab myself in August
Mm-hmm.
this year.
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
everything had shifted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does it. I mean, it's like all I wanted to do was just sleep. and I didn't have any energy. I slept until like 1 or 2 and then would wake up and then would still be sleepy, and
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
just wanted to sleep. So maybe we
Yeah.
were doing deep missions then too.
That's what he's getting. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't, and I didn't have any dreams during that time at all, like at
Yeah,
all.
I don't
I wasn't
recall.
allowed to recall anything at that time, but I could feel stuff going on, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Yeah.
I know something's going on. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Because
I
of the
wasn't getting any feedback. No, no, my star family wasn't talking to me. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
I
I
was just
wasn't
like,
doing readings and I wasn't drawing, I wasn't writing, I wasn't doing nothing. I couldn't do anything, Like I
we
couldn't.
went deeper within ourselves. That's what happened.
I think so too.
That's what
It's
happened.
definitely.
Crystal clear vision. Yes,
Well,
I do.
yeah, crystal clear. Yeah,
Confirmation. Elementals around.
yeah.
Sometimes I don't know if it's them around or if it's just my own giggly ass self.
No, yeah, it's all that, the fun energy. The shaman. That's you, a shaman.
Shaman. Oh, I like it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I see you doing drumming too. Drumming outside and lots of water too by the waterfalls and stuff. Doing the drumming or toning, singing or doing light language by the water.
You're tapping into what I do?
Hmm. I see it.
Ask your higher self. Always.
Crystal bowl healing.
Crystal ball healing. Oh, I need to get into that. Crystal ball healing.
Intense energy.
Things always work out for me.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Sage the home. Yep.
Yeah, I do that every day.
Yeah. Burn frankincense every day, then Palo Santo. Clearing. Yep. This is the 2024 is a chapter of clearing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Otter
Yeah, this is
medicine.
the most intense. Oh, I love that.
Hmm.
Medicine. Listen, and let go of the need to please everyone. Oh,
Yeah.
please. Say it one more time.
Yeah. Oh, look, this came up again. Groom Lake.
Groom Lake. Okay, I have to look. I have to look this up. Groom
That's
Lake.
Area 51.
I'm gonna look it up on Google Earth, and I
Hmm.
know things are gonna come up as soon as I do, like
Yeah.
the recalls, the visions.
In this base too, the Raven Rock Dome.
Rock. Raven
It's
Rock.
over like in Virginia.
Oh,
Remote
Raven.
viewer, bilocate,
Remote
remote influencer,
influence.
bilocate. I trust in divine timing.
Always. Take time to reflect and be alone to listen. Yes. This is a new thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I love that.
I felt it activate when you said that.
Oh,
Relax.
alone. That is new. That is so new. When I was going through that dark time, ooh, okay. That energy.
Yeah. When you're
Very
going,
intelligent.
yeah. When you're going through the dark time, what?
When I was going through that dark time, that time loop, they're doing that fucking thing. It went away. It went away.
What?
What were we talking about?
Oh,
It went away.
I
When I was
know.
going through that dark time loop, what's
Relax
that called?
alone. Relax alone.
Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't be alone. I couldn't
Oh,
be
okay.
alone. That's what I was going. I like my kids would get picked up in the weekends, but I'm alone now. But I could not be alone. It was this thing. As soon as they'd get picked up, I'd have somebody waiting for us to go out at like
Oh,
out there.
mm-hmm,
I could not be alone. I could not. It was
mm-hmm.
this weird thing.
Yeah.
And now that's all I freaking crave. Like
Mm-hmm.
I almost have to be mean to people and be like, respect my fucking alone time.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Sometimes
Yeah.
we go through that, huh? Like where we need
Yeah.
so
Strong,
see how
intuitive.
it's kind of blank, it was kind of blinking, huh? It's
Yeah.
kind of flashy.
I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It does it every time you pull them back.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, your video is a little different. Dispel negative energy.
Yep. We do that.
Like the video seems like more energetic on your
Mm.
end, like with what's going on with the frequencies. It's
Oh,
wild.
okay. Uh-huh.
Which is funny because when I started, I opened the video with the Mars Defense 20 and back mission. Yep.
Yeah. What
I
you
opened
said.
it. I
Mhm.
opened it with the Palo Santo, remember?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes.
Something was telling me, like, just do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with the Mars defense 20 and back, what do you feel with that?
Is Mars and Ceres in the same place? That's a question of mine first.
It could be that 20 and back part of sending you to Mars and to Ceres. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're not this. They're like different locations type of thing.
Yeah.
The planets. Oh,
The
okay.
Ceres is like another space colony. It's like another planet.
So in Mars, I get a lot of mantis beings. Like I just get a lot of recall of mantis beings, and
Mm-hmm.
I see a big dome facility right now as we speak, and there's like elevators in there. It seems like a training almost,
Mm-hmm.
like a
Training.
training, like a battle to. There's battles going on. I have like this black thing, almost like I don't even know. I'm getting like a suit, like
Mm-hmm.
maybe, but it's like black, and there's like a bunch of things going on, but it's like not like a good kind.
Yeah.
It's not a good energy. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a darker energy.
Yeah, to where you would be going to go battle
Yeah.
the species there, the native species like the mantis or the ants or other reptoids or so as a super soldier.
Yeah, and I'm getting that not all, of course not, there's good and bad with everything, but I would connect with some of the beings that were meant to be fighting us and battling with us. I'd
Hmm.
connect with them instead.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you went
Yeah.
with them instead. Yeah.
It seems like I was honestly like kind of double missioning, if you know
Oh,
what I mean.
okay.
Like it was like a double mission.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you
that's kind of hard to recall too, because I don't you hear
and
the normal SSP stories of them doing like their missions, and then it seems like when I was in the SSP, it seems like I had my own thing going on, if you know what
mm-hmm.
I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had my own mission to try to get in there and almost like turn it from the inside out.
Yeah.
And I'd
Yeah.
get in trouble a lot for it. A lot.
Yeah, I can see that. Like you had you had a connection with the praying mantis, and then your team too. You found out kind of some of the stuff of what was their plan to do the battling and stuff on the super
Hmm.
soldier, and then you would go secretly or telepathically communicate with the praying mantis, what the plan was going to be, and then
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm getting to
you would
right now.
meet them or you would do this certain move or whatever, and then you would be on their side, or you would just turn your weapon on the
It
team
seems
or
like playing
whatever.
both fields, if that makes sense, like playing
Mm-hmm.
both fields. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
I am open to harmony and balance.
Yeah. Oh, awareness. It says awareness.
Awareness. In big letters.
Yeah. Oh, the White Sands base. That's in New Mexico. A
White
base
Sands
underneath
boots.
there.
Okay. I'm gonna look all this
I
up.
think it's
Like,
like a psychotronic or something. That's what I
oh,
thought of.
oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what I'm getting to.
This says take care of you first.
Take care of me first. Yes.
A werewolf protector.
Werewolf. It is. I do
Yeah.
connect with a lot of werewolves.
Yeah.
I was meditating on this mountain one time and I saw a white wolf charging at me in the meditation. And I
Uh-huh.
woke up a sneak before it got to me because I kind of was like, what
Uh, uh-huh. Oh, angelic DNA.
Mhm.
That's why it's we're so utilized in these programs. It's because of
Yeah.
our angelic DNA. Look
I guess we can
within
transmute it, right? Look within. Look within.
and then move forward.
I felt that one personally.
You did. Move
Yeah.
forward. Move forward.
I contemplate everything. I overanalyze a lot of things in
Yeah.
that space where I get myself, where is this coming from? Where this, where that? I go at it a little. Sometimes I could tone it the hell down.
Yeah. Extreme, like
Yeah.
extreme overanalyzing.
Yeah. Move forward.
I do too.
And us beings who have been in the SSP, we operate significantly like way different than a lot of people. It's a lot of mind stuff going on.
It
A
is.
lot of
Yeah.
mind stuff.
Yeah. Where we do need time alone.
Yeah. You could hear my meditation music.
I hear the birds mostly.
Oh, okay.
I hear some tones.
Yeah, I got some drumming in the background. Yeah, and the birds are usually quiet. They're showing off.
Oh,
They're
really?
really, yeah, they're showing off.
Aw.
My cats
There
are
you
all
go.
around me. Oh, that's my number.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, that's it.
Me too. My initials is CL, middle name is Lee, and then C. So in the numerology, C is a 3, and then a L is a 3 as well. So it's my initials are 333.
That's
Christy Lee
beautiful.
Campbell. Yeah, so it's 333. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's so neat.
Yeah. Yes. So and you said that too, so that's cool. You said that that's your it must be something. Must have some meaning, huh? Trying to
Heck
get it
yeah.
from there.
I know. I got Star Family, Soul Family vibes from you.
Yeah,
But should I
definitely.
tell her that first message?
Yeah.
I
And
was
you
like,
know,
I'll wait for her. Or in
Templar.
person. Templar. Oh, that feels big.
Yeah, another lifetime, probably as a male or something like that.
Mhm.
As a Templar, I can see that.
Templar.
As the the men that wear the white with the red cross,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
praying mantis.
Wow. I get interesting energy from them, like very like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of them you activate it for me when I'm seeing it, when you're talking.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Sometimes it's like I don't hear nothing until you say it, and then I say, oh, okay, yeah, that activated it for me. He kind of
I
feels
love
like a
that.
salamander or something like that. I don't
That's
know.
exactly what I'm getting. A
Yeah.
salamander.
Yeah. And the praying mantis again.
Yeah. Oh my God. I low-key could see him and they're kind of like popping in on me like you get all that?
The
You getting all yes, I'm getting
Pleiadians.
all that. Pleiadians. That's my fam.
Yeah. Yep. Here's a lot of information.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh, I feel a lot going on. And I feel the mantis beings.
Hmm.
And I feel my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I feel a lot going on. That's beautiful.
I think that might be their writing because of how that writes, with their hand.
I'm honestly putting that together too.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mhm. And they've been coming up a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's neat.
That's kind
You
of like,
write those?
uh-huh. Yep.
It's beautiful.
It all just comes out at different times.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can't even do any of them. Like it's channeled, it is channeled.
Altars created.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like that's your mind and then each one of those would be different altars.
And all of their stuff. All right.
Oh, the 1010.
1010.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This reminds me like a plasma ship.
Yeah. I already feel so activated. Like, oh my goodness.
Move on
Move
and
on.
let go.
Let go. Can you be more specific? Oh, oh, wow. All right.
It's kind of, I don't know what that is really. I just feel like it's just some information. Just feels like this
Yeah.
is all information for you.
It's all information. I see you, Mantis.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna forget their writing now.
Mm-hmm.
That is them.
Yep.
Writing down a little bit of them. Oh, all right. She feels profound.
Mm-hmm. Another one with the altars. The more altars.
Mm-hmm. Is that what I'm working through right now? That's what I'm clearing, huh? That's what's
Yeah,
going
just some of them won't clear till we actually leave this reality. I don't think
on.
so. Because they're all always out there working and then they split, you
Exactly.
know? So it's kind of like we're always
It's just
busy.
finding harmony and balance with it all. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Oh. Oh, that is so neat. Mm. Feels like a bunch of activations.
Mm-hmm.
DNA. Beautiful.
777.
177. Oh,
Oh, the
oh,
Yeshua
that's,
frequency here.
yeah,
I think it's more of a frequency of that.
yeah.
Yeshua.
I have lifetimes with them,
Mm-hmm.
and I studied under like those times under Mary and all that.
Yeah. Maybe an aspect of his consciousness then. You think so?
I feel like I know them.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Other people talk about it and they talk about all these things, and I talk about them in a way where it's like, no, I was there. I know what happened. That's not what happened.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you? Hold on, let's go deeper into that. So I'm
Right.
always telling myself,
Right. Yeah, because people say he did this or this happened out of the Bible, and they're just like,
yeah,
I don't
a
resonate.
lot of stuff. And then you talk about like that whole religion thing, and then they think you're trying to debunk it. And I'm like, no, 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 I'm not trying to debunk it. I actually know him. Hold on, he was a
Yeah.
very special person, but
Right.
that's not the only person who can do that. That's
Exactly.
what we're here
Right.
to do.
Exactly. Okay, I shuffled them all up again. All done. Now these are the bigger cards.
I feel some beings waiting, like lining up and waiting for their turn. Like they're like, all right, we're coming up.
Yep. This is our turn.
Like whatever's gonna be coming up through the cards, I guess. I don't know. I felt the excitement ramp up.
Me too.
Oh, please.
I just saw a turtle around you.
Oh, how neat.
Yeah. And the frogs, turtles and frogs.
As there's a marsh in front of my house.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I feel the heat now, like going through my body.
Yeah, I feel like work being done, like they're working.
Hmm.
I'm I'm hearing a lot of stuff.
What are you hearing?
It's very fast and I can like pick up on it quick, but that this session was meant to happen and that like a lot within confirmation within
Uh-huh.
that we were meant to connect it during this time and
Yeah.
that this was this is going to be a very activating time after this. They're
For
talking
both
about
of us.
integration now. Now I'm seeing a bunch of integration stuff. Like I get images and I could hear it and I see it. So I'm like trying to work with everything all at the same time. Like, hold on, you're talking, I can see it. Wait, I'm feeling it.
Hmm.
Like, hold on.
Yeah, I see it and I
Yeah.
feel that too. I feel the
Yeah.
heat and stuff with it. Okay, let's see who wants to talk now.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting a lot of love.
Hmm.
Like I know I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, I feel it.
Mm.
It's the petroglyphs coming through the portals, the star ancestors.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, Project Monarch.
Yeah.
It blinked. Did you see that blinking?
Yeah. Yeah. It flashed.
Hmm.
Underground cloning facility in Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Oh my God.
Praying mantis.
Mm. I heard hey. I heard hey. Hey. Right. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a lot. Some open portals travel into and are in another reality. I fucking knew it.
Hmm. Hmm.
I knew it. Wow.
Their
It's like
message.
almost like it's like I could see them in person and their color and their texture, how exactly how you write it.
Hmm. Yeah,
They have like that texture. Oh wow, staring the wall. Okay.
I think that's that white wolf you saw, and it has the 333 and 1111 there. Yeah. Hmm.
I have those numbers on everywhere. Everything I post, I put those 111, 111, 11, and three
Yep.
three.
Yep. Oh, look, this is a dumb underground base there.
Oh yeah. I can see the tunnel and all of that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some.
Mhm. Right.
This one, like interdimensional stuff going on. I pull this card almost every time too.
Wow. Okay, I'm feeling like some jerks on my spine.
Hmm. Yeah. I had to take a deep breath too.
Yeah. Beautiful. The cat woman.
Yeah. She says,
There.
meow.
Yeah. Oh, she said it in a way. You felt that too? Like the way she said it?
Look at that
They
one.
got personality, yo.
I know.
They do.
It's like a
Wow.
lot of information,
Yeah,
directions, and all that.
it
Like, come
is.
and find me. This is where I live, you know?
It holds a lot. Zeta Gray. That one almost feels playful.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Human weapon.
Hmm.
You. Human weapon. Oh, okay. Okay, I feel the light language moving. All right. Oh wow. I feel we're recalibrating many altars. Many altars. That's how it feels when I do light language. It feels like
So fast, huh? Yep.
like that.
I feel hot all of a sudden too. Like getting hot again.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I felt like a recalibration. There's a little bit of tweaking going on. So like with like tweaking something,
Yeah,
moving
I
it
think so too.
around. Yeah, I feel it. Beautiful.
It's like a red bird.
I see that freaking bird in my mind so many times, and
Really.
I think about it too much. I'm like, who are you? What are you? What is it? I know you're here for goodness, and it's like I
Mm-hmm.
end up, putting too much, like blocking it myself.
Earth and water
Water,
elements.
water,
What about her?
earth, and water. She feels like a guide.
Oh, okay.
Wow. When I would connect to these beings, they had like blonde hair like that, and their eyes were just like these crystallized blue eyes that would
Mm-hmm.
like just look at you. And
That one flash. He's flashing.
you see that? You
Yeah.
see that?
Mm-hmm. Giving some message.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah.
supposed to wait until it stops?
Wow.
Okay, it stopped.
Oh, it feels loving. It feels
Mm-hmm.
loving.
It stopped. I was waiting for it to stop. That one kind of made a little glitch.
Project
Ibis.
IBS. What is that?
Ibis is a program like the Montauk. Before that, like this is with Michael Aquino, the Project Ibis has taken the children with angelic DNA and utilizing them in the projects to be assassins and use them as also remote viewers and sex slave and honeypot and all of that. So,
I felt a sharp pain in my chest.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh,
Probably
that's
truth, huh?
beautiful.
Like truth.
Yeah. Yeah, it hit home. It
Mm-hmm.
hit home. Oh. I know him. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
who, but I know you.
Yeah. It's that lightning rod again.
Yeah. Oh, that feels like the energy that I'm feeling. Okay, so where
Yeah.
I put that energy is the energy that's coming like
Fine.
right here, and that's what I'm feeling.
Up your
And that's
spine
like,
or your
yeah, and
back.
it's like,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yep.
like my back, lower back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What does that say? Is that backwards?
Girl, the other way. Yeah, it is backwards. It
Oh.
says walking, I think. Waking up wondering what happened in astral. Yes, that fucking happens every night.
All the time waking up like this.
Sometimes
Uh,
sometimes I recall, and then I either something won't let me write it down
hmm
or something, because I used to write everything down.
hmm
You
hmm
should see my note section. You know how some people are like, don't go through my camera roll. My
Yeah.
notes, my
Yeah.
notes.
The
That's
like
for me.
yeah. This I don't know what these beans are.
They feel really smart. Wow, that one looks like it's trying to teach me something, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
like, do
hmm
you get it?
Yeah. Understand?
Yeah, do you understand? Biofeedback,
Biofeedback.
brain, rapid flashing lights, electroshock,
hmm
sun is spinning. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So those things when they're doing the programming,
Yeah,
hmm they're doing all that.
that's what they would do in the programs when they have that cap on me with
Yep.
the thing. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I'm starting to like these guys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Aquino.
See, that's that Project Ibis with Michael Aquino. Mm-hmm.
This is fucking wild.
That hit the heart. Yeah.
This is
Mm-hmm.
wild.
He was at the Presidio in California, right? Is that in California? The Presidio base, and he had the daycare, that there's the daycare too that they ran, and then
Never
underneath it.
crossed. I don't know anything about this person, but I've heard a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh, those are okay. Oh, okay. Wow.
Does she
Miss
look like
Thang
you?
over here.
She looks like you, huh?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, Miss Thang over
Yeah.
here.
She looks like you.
Honeycomb the mind. A child has to be under the age of 3. Types of trauma, electroshock, rape, torture. Yeah. To honeycomb means to split, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
The NSA.
Dude,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I don't know what that means, but I would have these reoccurring dreams growing up. I don't know what that means. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it'll align. I would have these dreams where I was in a room that was orbiting and I could see Earth.
Oh,
I could
okay.
see the lights of Earth and I was orbiting. And every time I'd enter that room, it was all glass everywhere and it was square. And every time it orbit like this slowly, I'd freak out and I'd be like, no, no, because I knew I would fall down there. I would fall to the side that it was falling to. And
Oh,
all I could
okay.
see was Earth.
Oh, that's the NSA is like the in national national is it national
Or is it
NSA NSA
maybe it was something else, but it starts with an N. And
NASA?
it
You mean NASA or
wasn't
the
NASA.
NSA?
It was a code name. It was like a code name that they used.
The NSA is
Oh,
like the National Security Agency, I think. So it's
oh,
like
okay, okay.
this is like the three letter agencies
Oh,
that
okay.
do the mind programming and fracturing and Project Surrogate. That's
Embryo
where
is
you was
one.
implanted with the embryo and then it's taken.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's it. Mm-hmm. That made me feel nauseous
Is
just
that
then.
completely different from hybrid program?
Yeah, this is like a program where they used the mothers that had the certain DNA, and then they put the like the German soldiers or German males, they used their sperm to impregnate the women, and then they would have the babies, and then those German babies would grow up as like they would have German DNA, but they would also be have our like angelic DNA with the special abilities and stuff.
Yeah, because something weird's going on with that has to do with something like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And this is the
Something like
fire element. That's you, the
that's
Sagittarius.
me.
Hmm. So that's those cards. Did those stick out?
Oh yeah,
Oh, those did.
all of them resonated. Every single one.
Now do the charms here. Let's bring out the charms.
Let's bring it.
Yeah. See which ones want to talk.
This feels like a girl chat.
Yeah, I know. That's good.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Because we don't ever do this with anyone really that understand what we're even talking about. Like,
Yeah, I was so excited, and I know it's so strange because people are like, there's gonna be dark stuff. I was fucking
hmm
excited. I was like, I
yeah,
can't wait.
helping. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like to find stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
so
I know
here's
something's gonna come up with like maybe it'll come up, but like I know you and I have like lifetimes together.
definitely. So
Mhm.
here's this is like a multiple things. It's like the pentacle, no, the pentagram, like the all this nature stuff.
I love that. Oh wow.
See, it's all kind of.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
I don't know if
oh
I should put them
wow.
back here. Can you
Oh,
see it better
there you
back here?
go. There you go. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's so beautiful.
And there, man, there.
That's so neat.
and then that
Wow.
one, and this, and then that, and
Yeah.
then this one's for peace.
Okay.
The rune for peace.
Well, hello there.
Mm-hmm. He's like,
Nice.
and what about that one? See if it comes up. Oh,
Right there. Okay. Oh, 3 lines.
what's she say? Oh, my sister. So that is it. That's you and me, like saying you're my sister.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Aw,
Yep. Magic.
wow. Magic.
Magic. This is a Reiki symbol. That's the
Oh.
mental, like to clear your mental energy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Ooh.
Circuits,
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
gems,
Jams.
more circuits here. This little technician guy. Hmm. Crystals. Mostly your name is what I think of when I see that,
Yeah.
just confirmation.
We're holding crystals. We're doing
Oh
our
yeah.
session.
And then this one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So that's all. We got through it.
I love it. I'm
Man,
honestly like
I feel
so
like I
happy
was
with this
healing.
session. Yes.
I feel like I just did it like a healing. Like I got healing too, like a
Yeah,
lot of healing happens.
this felt very profound. And I know like right now it's like we're still like integrating and stuff like that. But like honestly, I knew this was gonna be very profound. I was guided. Like I was guided to you, Christy.
Yeah, I know. I know. And
I was.
when you contacted me, I was like, oh, heck yeah.
I was like, girl, how do I get a session with you?
Uh-huh. I know.
Like
I was
you're really
excited.
connected.
And then I
I
seen you
love
so easily with everything that I was doing that I could see you beside me so easily. We're doing stuff like almost like we're either like close sisters or teammates or twins sometimes too. Like we're sisters,
I was
like
getting the
that.
sister vibe too, which is wild because I don't have any sisters in this lifetime.
Hmm.
And like sisterhood is everything to me, but I don't have it right now. And I
Yeah.
felt that with you and like with the certain individuals, but I felt that with you, like the
Hmm.
sisterhood. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah. Because I
work with
remember
her.
you on Anne Marie's that the thing we did before with Anne Marie or the hybrid. Then I saw
Yeah.
you I know like I looked at you first and all that. Like I was most drawn to you, like
And
oh
back
like I know
then it
you.
was so different too. Like that was not that long ago. And I feel like a completely different person. Like I was
Yeah.
definitely going through like maybe what that thing that we go through, like with the altars and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Because like
The
I
time.
knew I connected with you, but there was a veil, if that makes sense,
Oh, okay. Oh
at the
yeah.
time.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
couldn't put my finger on it. That's when I was like just coming out of like my little time loop, you know?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I felt the connection with you though then too. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely so.
I don't know, something wouldn't let me reach out to you back then.
I know, because I had to go through that because I was going through the dark time too, like in
Me too.
August. Like you came
Me
out of it
too.
in August, but I went into it in August,
Oh,
Yeah, and came out of it like in at the end of November. So I was in
oh
it just
wow.
until yeah.
But isn't that beautiful how like when you go through those times and you think they're never gonna end and then you come out like this whole like new person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's wild on almost reconnecting with the world after that because of like I caused havoc. I don't know about you, girl, but I caused havoc when I was going through
Yeah. I
my
know.
thing. I
Yeah.
did.
Just and I know that my mood and stuff was terrible,
Yeah,
like that.
same. Like I was not good company
I
at all.
know. Mm-mm. I know. That's
But
just
hey,
like
we can
just
say this shit now
hmm
because
yeah.
we're on the other side.
It's
That's what it's
good,
done.
because you appreciate the times like this now when you come out of it. You're like, thank goodness that's over with. Now I can get back to doing things that I enjoy doing, like being outside or exercising or just interacting with people too, because
Yeah.
during that time, you don't even feel like interacting with anybody.
I felt like that, and I felt like something was wrong with me. Like I was like, why can't you do this? Like
Mm-hmm.
these are like normal things. And also
Mm-hmm.
like I learned during that time that I couldn't wait to get to the other side of of my rut that I was going through. And then to be like, oh, I'm gonna get myself so healthy and so aligned to where this never happens again. And I'm learning that it doesn't matter because you're constantly integrating aspects and like it you can never get to a solid place of like
Right.
nothing's going to ever fucking affect
Oh,
you because
right.
things are
Mm-hmm.
constantly coming up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a matter of balance, going with the flow. Hey, I feel like shit right now. Hey, tomorrow I'll feel better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
I think it's like kind of pushing ourselves to do just anything, like even just going outside and sitting in the sun, that might help a little bit, with the mood. And then I don't know if you're going through the dark time like that, where you just don't feel like talking, but maybe just going laying outside by the water or in
yeah.
nature or something, then that kind of helps a
And
little
things
bit.
change all the time, like all the time. Because one day I found myself doing everything that I normally would do. Wake up, I would spend an hour meditating and I wouldn't answer any phone calls or nothing. And I'd tell the people that I was connecting with, like one of my best friends, I'd tell her, hey, like I just need to pour into my cup so I can be able to pour into others.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing all these things, doing yoga, doing this, doing that, frankincense, mantra, meditation, music. I was like, fucking overworking
Uh-huh.
myself. And that day, nothing helped. And I was like, what's wrong? Something's wrong. And then
Yeah.
it came to me. What worked for you yesterday might not work for you today. You have
Uh-huh.
to switch it up. You have
Oh,
to
yeah.
constantly keep adapting
Mm.
and seeing what does your body need today? Because what it
Okay.
needed yesterday, it might not need it today. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And I was just going through it
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck, this is tough.
Yeah.
And because
Just
I
like
spent so
sometimes
much,
we just need to
spent
sleep too, like
yeah.
sleeping.
You spend
Because,
so much establishing a routine and then it's just like, oh, why isn't it working?
yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But switching it up kind of makes it so if there's something that doesn't always go this certain way, then you can adapt easier.
Yeah,
So,
which is hard because we learn growing up like stability
hmm
and you got to be solid and routine and this and that and then it's like but we're trying to integrate we're trying to blend two worlds over here.
yeah.
We're
And
trying to blend dimensions like
right.
5D and 3D and it is physical and then some of us have children over here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
So
trusting yourself, trusting
yeah,
that things will work out, like that too. If
heck yeah.
you're like, just keep trusting that everything will be taken care of it, like when you're on the right path, you know. Just,
Absolutely.
mm-hmm.
Even in times where things aren't feeling quite as clear, there's always a deep down, don't even worry about it. It's all being handled behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feed into the worry. And it's
Yeah.
tough because we're human and I'm just like, okay, but I want to know what the hell's going on. And it's just like, you can't know right now. Just try
Mm-hmm.
to create something different. Because if you worry, you're creating worry.
Oh
And I was like,
yeah.
okay, all right. Like they gave it to me straight. My guides are like, look,
That's
girl,
good.
you're doing this because you're doing this and you're doing this because you're doing that. And I'm just like, okay, so what do I
Uh-huh.
do? Don't fucking do that. And I don't do it. And then when I do it, they look at me like, didn't we just fucking talk about that? And I'm like, okay, goddamn.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
hmm that is, I mean, but it's how we learn. I mean, we got to hear it
Yeah.
again,
Duality.
like, man, I didn't know. So, okay, now I know. So, but, I think I have to hear a few times stuff too. You
Yeah.
just hearing it
And then
one
they
time
go,
and they said don't do it, then you're just like, why? And then, but you
and they're
don't
like, okay,
really,
go ahead. Go touch
yeah.
that fire. See what happens. And it's like, I touched it. I got burned, but at least I got to say I touched it.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
and they're like, girl.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What are you?
You have to have the experience. Like I have to know what it feels like to touch it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know if I didn't touch the fire, I wouldn't
Of
know that it was
course,
hot.
using your discernment, you know what I mean? I heard you better tell them to use their discernment. Don't just
Hmm.
give out that advice.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's
just
self-explanatory.
hmm
I have not communicated with my guides like this in so long. So like this is so beautiful. I'm so
Oh,
thankful.
good.
This
Good.
is so
Hmm.
beautiful. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
been like a one-way conversation and I'm just like, hello,
Yeah.
y'all there?
Yeah. Well,
But
they're all behind you and around you, like Arcturians and Syrians. I mean, they're all there.
I could
And they
feel
just,
some here. Yeah.
yeah, they're all there. Yeah. Especially like a blue skin female, like she looks like Arcturian or Syrian, like she's bald, and she's
Oh,
like
she's
has on a
bald. Oh,
dress
okay.
and her skin
Ooh.
is blue. So I think it's an Arcturian. I think so.
I can see some like something on her forehead, like maybe like it's not something like that she's wearing, but she has like you know those petroglyphs that look like
Uh-huh.
petroglyphs, those
Yeah.
beings something like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like a
She's got like
sigil. Like a
yeah, she's
sigil.
got like
Hmm.
something on her head
Hmm.
and her
Hmm.
forehead area.
Oh, are you connected with Shiva, Shiva, the Hindu? It's Hindu, uh
If it's the one that I think you're talking about, yeah.
the blue skin, because he has that on
With the
his head.
multiple heads, almost,
Um,
if you know what I mean, or is that a
oh,
different one?
okay. That one
Is that a
too.
different one?
I think that is that too. And then but there's the blue. I think it might be a multi-dimensional being.
See, there's so
Yeah.
much many things out there that you just
Mm-hmm.
never know, but I've seen that blue one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue skin. Shiva is a Hindu god, and his blue skin, and then with the elephant being two, you know. Yeah,
I've been connecting a lot lately with
Ganesh.
the elephant.
Ganesh is the
Ganesh. Yep.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ganesh.
Mm-hmm.
That is so, I'm getting all kinds of
Cool.
tingles everywhere.
Me too. I'm resonating. More starting to come up because there's
Yeah.
so many beings that work with us, that you can ask for their help too.
Yeah. Oh
So
my
you could
God. I
just
just feel
have a whole
them.
book of them and then just pick which ones you want to work with that day. Like you could just pick any of them at any time.
See, I didn't know that. I just thought it was like I always go to the same beings
Mm-hmm.
all the time because
Yeah,
we're
you can
just
pick
used to
any
that.
of them. Yeah, you
It's
pick
incredible.
pick some new ones and then
Yeah.
so you'll learn or just experience, what
The
they want to
mantis
do.
are saying that they want to work with me.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, I think
When
so.
you
Like,
said pick a new one,
mm-hmm.
they
Mantis.
popped up.
Okay. Yeah, with all kinds of stuff. They do. They're playful. Feels like playful energy, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Some are there's different ones, but mainly I do get a very playful like energy. But I feel a lot of beings here right now, a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. So okay, well, I'll send you this copy too. So when it posts on the YouTube, so you can rewatch it. I always
Yes,
rewatch them too. So just
me too.
you know, several
Yeah,
times
thank
I
you
like to
so
rewatch
much.
them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so grateful, honestly. This is an honor just to even share space with you.
Yeah, to talk to you and stuff, and know that we're working together and sisters and all that too. So that's
Yeah.
good because
I'm excited to see
mm-hmm,
what comes forward. Like right now, integration, yes, of course, but I feel things coming.
me
I
too.
feel big things coming. Like,
Yeah,
whew.
it feels like a big kind of a ceremony or something too, like that, like um I don't know. It seems like it's a graduation or a ceremony or something
Yes,
like that,
I know exactly what you
Mm-hmm.
mean. But this definitely was not like, you know how you word yours like card readings. This was
Mm-hmm.
like activation, like
Yeah,
upgrade, healing, like the whole shebang, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah,
The whole
definitely.
shebang. But I'm so
Well, okay.
grateful.
Well, okay, and Christy and Crystal, so our names are even this like Christ, too, like that. our names are so similar,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
Price consciousness.
So it's
Yeah.
so many things in
Honestly,
our
yeah, I see
hair.
a lot of
hmm
myself in you.
hmm Yep.
Girl, I see a lot of myself in you. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
love it.
I'm gonna push end on the recording and then I'll end the thing too. So push